Oh, Bat Tiger, where have you been? Oh, why haven't you uploaded in so long? Shut up, we're going to kill some people with a Zweihander. Now, before YouTube gets mad, not in real life, in Roblox, which makes it so much better because the guy who runs this game definitely didn't on Twitter say in an interview live in front of people that not this game is in the game, this game's very short, the game is in Roblox as a whole, that child predators on the app are an opportunity instead of a problem. No, what are you talking about? That would be ridiculous. Why would we live in that timeline? We live in that timeline. But besides the point of just all of the problems with that, this game is very simple. It's a medieval game, which is why gun. Can we fire the... Okay, gun's bugged. Right. My left click is also out of control. It's control. I love my control key. It definitely doesn't break sometimes. What are you talking about? Why would it do that? Basically, if you've played Chivalry, it's like that, but in third person. I think Chivalry's running in third person. I don't know. I haven't played it. I've seen Markiplier play the second one though. Does gun work now? Yes, it does, and it kills people. Unsurprisingly, that's what it was made to do. Hey, nerd, die. Oh, a pool of blood has begun to form. I'm sure you don't need to worry about that. God, I hope this music isn't copyrighted, because I can't find a way to turn it off. Because there's a button that says hide in settings, all the way over here, Odd, but I don't know how to settings. So, like, unless that's just that, I wish there was a settings where I could, like, lower the music volume, because if it is copyrighted, I don't want to just be, you know, killing myself on YouTube with the copyright. But yeah, this is me. I am, I've killed a few people, and I've got a bit of money. I like helmets with visors, because I can go, and I feel very, very fancy when I go, whoop. Whoa. I have a big sword, because I like being able to hit people who are really far away from me, and also because, wow. And I also just carry a gun. Because if you hit a knight in the face with it, it'll one-tap them, and killing a knight with a sword is a pain in the arse, as anyone who's an expert in medieval armor will be able to tell you. There's also a button that can tell you where the enemies are, but I like to just wait for them to come to me, and then butcher them anyway. Hold on, let me just chill here. Go ahead, you've shot me, that's great. Anyways, in an unrelated note, nice gun. Mine's better. Why? Because it actually kills things. Oh god, footmen. Why are they sending footmen after me? Do they not know better? Like, seriously, do you guys learn... Oh, that crossbow's gonna piss me off. Get your ass back here. Get your ass back here. Stop shooting through my armor with arrows. That doesn't make sense. I'm in heavy armor. You should not be getting through, dog. Pathetic. Where did that blade come from? I think it's probably his. Just toss my bandages in this pool of blood. I'm sure there's no infection risks with that. For YouTube reference, that's not blood, it's just weirdly coloured water, because we like red water in this world. Take my hat off so I can see you all better. Look at me. I think this character's less pasty than I am in real life, because I just don't go outside, so I don't have a tan. Here we are. Let me tell you, Victorians, I would be so attractive if I was a Jane Austen era woman. Oh, let me tell you. But yeah, we're just gonna chill. We're gonna kneel here in respect to everyone who isn't our enemy, because they don't deserve. Actually, hold on, wait. There's a dedicated button for it. Yes, I know, this is an emote in this game. Also, there's a hole in all of these gateways that's like here, which enemies fall through, which I find really entertaining. Like that hole up above me there. They fall through it if you're holding that, which is really nice. Oh, okay, there are actually enemies coming. Where are you? Come here. You can't sprint when holding a gun, which I feel like is balanced because a gun will just one-shot people. As proof, let me show these nerds why this technology replaced, oh, okay. Are you bulletproof, sir? And if so, Oh god, that's a knight, okay. All the knights are fairly easy to kill, it's just the problem if they'll hit you a good bit in the meantime if you aren't a god at parrying, which I am not. I should hope I'd get better at this game eventually, because I have killed over 1,000 people. Can I just reload real quick? Because like, that'd be... Thank you, man. Presenting Why Guns Beat Armor. Get one shot. Fucking idiot. God, I wish there was a crouch button so I could teabag people. There should be... I don't know if there's a PvP version of this. I don't think there is. There's currently the player versus enemy version, of which private servers are free. Although I don't think I'm in a private server. I am fairly certain I'm just in a public server that no one's able to join. Oh no, hold on, we got a guy! Okay! There's a guy in here now. Now, if like the number of enemies scales by the number of players on your team, which is... Okay. Alright, hold on 1 second. My mother required to get something out of the wardrobe in my room. If only the gun in this game didn't have a range limit, I probably could have saved that man's life. Because those shots were on target. We all saw that. But yeah, it's just me and my man's here. He's richer than me, but I'm a higher rank than him, therefore I'm better. Oh, by the way, let me introduce you to the crew we got behind the scenes. Oh, we have the shortest life form for Miles in Hammond. Oh, we've got the captain. He sells you things for requisition. I think you can buy a horse. And this is Mateo. The only thing I know about Mateo is that he really doesn't want to be here. Because if you go around the lobby, and when this campaign finishes, or whenever I die... Oh, and there's also James over there, but we'll talk about him later. In the lobby, there's like books. Oh, and Bigsby. Bigsby is chill. We aren't going to use him, because he's just basically like an NPC that helps you out, but his knockback can be a pain to deal with. Because he has a habit of knocking enemies towards you. Also, this game's terrain is really well generated, which is where I have to remind you that this game is a work in progress, so there may be a couple minor issues. I can kill 12 people. Let me just press M. Okay, they're all coming from forwards. There's also lightning, which you can be struck by. Come on then, nerds. This footman's already injured. How's he not dead? There we go. I love how the enemies in this game resort to attacking your frame correctly. Okay, the reason I don't usually use Bigsby is because normally in this game you end up fighting backwards away from a big group of enemies, which I just play this by using my range advantage with this massive Beckhoff double-bladed Zweihander, or a longsword or a greatsword, to just back away from big groups of them while cutting through them. Right, mate, no, kick him, just tell him to stay there. Because, right now, Mandem is doing more harm than good. Do you dare nick that? For one reason and one reason alone, and that reason is that if he's behind the group that's chasing you, which given that he follows you, he probably will end up being, his knockback will push them towards you, which is a bad thing if, you know, you want to maybe not have to deal with that. Ah, you've got a Highland sword. I want this right hand to myself.
Follow, quickly now. Fight with me, men, for glory.
Sorry, who made you in charge here? Because you got a bucket on your head. Anyway,
Aberfell, forever.
I'm just sit chill.
Forever.
I'm bored. I hold a sword while I'm resting. World's most aggressive sitting down. Alright, quick check of M to make sure we aren't being flanked. I fired too early there. There we are. Man, don't waste time trying to shoot footmen at that range. They die to like 2 hits. You will be fine. Bigsby, you're actively being detrimental. Stay there. Sorry. So we're now in their camp, which means they're going to spawn around us. Brother, do you not have a way to regenerate health? Other than just not... Okay. We're going to leave Bigsby out there. We can just run past him and make the path around his hammer if we need to. But for now, we're going to chill. Honestly, okay, we've got a 3rd player. But he's a recruit, so it's fine. Let me get my ping up. Because the thing is with this game...
You have my respect, sire. Huh. 'Twas a sight to behold, sire.
There we are. The problem with this game is that the number of enemies will sometimes attack your frame rate directly. Let me hold on, wait, let me hit that.
For Aberfell!
Right, we ready. We ready to rock and roll, boys.
Fight with me, men! King of Aberfell!
You left your... Okay. You look low armor. Perish. Sorry, are you not trying to jump me with sheer no- Okay, there's 40 of them. A group of people have joined. That I was not previously privy to. That's fine by me, however. Because we're going to run away. Why? Because I'm not stupid enough to try killing 36 people, all of whom are going to hit me by myself. If you stay too close to that, you're going to be trapped in what we like to refer to as a fucking blender. Instead, best thing to do is just path them around Bigsby, run as far back as you can. Heal your bandage pouch instead of randomly trying to kick it, because you're very good at the game. And then again, just move back, use the range advantage, keep them at a distance as best you can. And you're still going to die, because if you're within hitting range of them, they can hit you too. And if they can hit you too... Yeah, so like 15 people joined. Oh my god. I feel like I'm not to blame for that, in fairness. Because I was expecting to fight maybe 18 people and I had to fight 40. My teammate also died there because we were in their spawn. And yeah, this happens in low player count servers eventually. What'll happen is a load of people will join because, hey, there's a low player count, I might actually get to play the game here. The problem with high player count servers, if you're running, because this just got to 22 people, is that you eventually end up fighting like 100 people, which leaves maybe 5 enemies per person that are all fighting your frame rate as well as you, which is just a pain. And also, because you've got like 5 enemies per person, no one knows what's going on and everyone's trying to fight the same people, and it just becomes chaotic and it's hard to actually get kills or play the game. Okay, they're coming over the hill. Oh my god, how many people just joined? Right. Let's try and keep this group bisected so they aren't as strong as they would be normally if they were just fighting one of us. God, I thought I'd fucking die. Sorry, are you still alive? Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. You die in 2 hits and you're really coming at me. You're really trying. I mean, respect to the code. They're actually winning. There's just so many of them. Okay, that's a ranged guy who still has his ranged weapon. Which means I'm dead. Yeah, those 2 archer hits from wherever that guy was just did me in. But yeah, this is the problem. You cannot solo fight that many people. I'm just gonna hop to my private server, I can't be bothered. We've returned, we're in our private server now, no one else is gonna be joining unless my friends decide they randomly want to play this crap. But here we are. So let's get ready for the first wave. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this entire first, area just isn't a threat. Once you get past a certain point, I'll be fine. Oh no, a man at arms, whatever shall I do? I've definitely not killed dozens of you, if not hundreds. Oh no, a pikeman, I've definitely not killed loads of you either. What a shame. Pain in the ass is those fucking archers and crossbowmen. Because they obviously have to do damage to, even though you're in full on heavy armour. Even though that makes no historical sense, because ain't no arrows going through there, that's why guns were so important. Because, you know, they could. That's why they replaced knights. And then we made armour to try blocking guns. So let me just take my hat off a second. It's a bit hot out here, you know. Say a quick prayer to nobody, and do a little jig. Can we go? Can I take my helmet off and on? Can I hold my weapon while I'm jigging? Oh, I can. Wait, hold on. No, you're joking. You're fucking joking. I can jig and shoot at the same time. That's such a mistake. Get like a line of guys just jigging. Just absolutely straight jigging it. If I start moving, by the way, this will cancel. Like if I press S, boom, instantly gone. But that's fine. Alright, we got some people coming up. I'm gonna kneel in the opposite direction. This is the advantage I'm giving them. I'm literally facing the wrong way and on one knee. They should be able to win this, right? Right? Well, wrong, because they suck. Granted, immediately missing was not on the cards after I said that. Fucking bitch. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm bad at aiming guns. They haven't existed for very long. Go ahead, projectiles, man. Push that corner. I fecking dare you. Nice bow and arrow. And, oh, nice. Oh, hon, you've got a little sword. Fine, I'll give you a duel. Good talk. Is this loaded? Yes. Let me just hit him with the good old... I'm just gonna sit here. The world's most aggressive sitting down. Wait, do I sit down in the air to fire that? Ah yes! Gravity! Because, that's why. Doesn't need to exist really, does it? But yeah, unless, if you've got like a good friend group to play this with, I'd recommend just getting a private server. Because it means you can at least communicate with the people you're facing 100 nerds against. Push Z for the war cry button, aka the come and get me bitch button. I fired that too early. You on the other hand are right on time. Never mind, you won. But these crossbow guys are honestly a pain. Just give me 6 people to fight me. And I'll just dice them up. But it could be one of you guys, hasn't it? Sod off, bro, no one cares. Like, a better projectile weapon was invented. Get over it. Let me go refill mine actually, hold on. I think there's a quiver up here, which yes, quivers and arrows do refill all projectiles. Including the sling you can have as a secondary, because of course they do. Now I used to use a hunting bow as my secondary, because it's just a bow but smaller. But then I realised that that's stupid because I have a gun, and why wouldn't I use that? Okay, wave 4 up next. Every 5 waves there's a boss. The first couple are kind of chill, the third one is the most punchable man I've ever fought against, and the fourth one is hilarious, and I've not quite fought the fifth one yet. Because that's when the number of people jumping you per person goes from like 6 to 14 to like 20, which is quite high for one man with one sword and one pistol. Like, the playstyle of just chilling far away from your base camp where all the others are and fighting on your own in solo does not last. Enjoy it while it's here. I'm gonna run out and fight them this time, I'm not gonna stay behind like some sort of coward. Because imagine how terrified you'd be as some poor footman and you just see this thing barreling towards you. I mean, I feel like they'd be less terrified, they've got a knight on their side. Anyways, the great equalizer of lead ball. Oh, fucking. My ever disdain for the bearer of the crossbow. But yeah, see, you could just run over there and kill them, they don't stop you. I think I should join a high population server for the end of this video, just to, you know, actually show you how hectic it gets, because there's like hundreds of people coming from over that hill, and you just get like 4 guys and run over there and just butcher all of them, it's brilliant. Like seriously, this is a power fantasy, it's brilliant. Or you can also dodge, I forgot about that. If you go direct, you can press E. I don't ever use it, because I don't also use, you know, parry, or, well really, or kick. I really just kind of use left click and C. So I'll throw those down in case I need it in a second. There we are. The boss is over there, you can tell because his marker's got a funny skull on it. I hope they add voice lines to the first 2 bosses, that'd be kind of fun. Okay, that's a pike. Why did I try wasting a bullet on footman? So should you just parry me, sir? Out of here. Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, the guns do also work very well on bosses. Oh, we've gotten down to about half health, let me just kite them around a bit. Let's get back to my medic thing, over here. Bit more sprinting. Shit, no, we don't have the space yet. Okay. And the boss is dead. Because like I said, guns are the great equalizer. Like, I think I unironically one-shot the boss of the 4th area with this pistol. And in case you're thinking, no, I might want to run a double gun without them having the sword. The point is that they will get close. Do I give him an honourable last stand? Ah, nah. That'd be fun. Fuck you. Learn that firearms are the future and stop trying to fight me with a sword, you dumb bastard. Anyway, next area. Wow, see how much faster that was than last time? Yeah, I know, it was basically the same speed because I basically just soloed last time as well, except with one other guy. Get my radius a bit more. Hit your foes with the torch to set them on fire. Actually, let me rock up my armory. I think I might want to change my loadout here. What could I use? I could try out a new sword. I've not actually tried this thing. What is it? Ah, the Rouge. I'll give that a go. Because, do you know what? I need to try something new. Okay, that's quite the long swing time. Oh shit! That doesn't pause the time. There's 8 people trying to kill me, but it's fine. They're already far away. Okay, let's go kill some people. In the game, YouTube, in the game. Now, of course, the correct answer is just have a pistol, because, well, I don't see any bulletproof icons on those markers there, buddy. Oh, nice crossbow, nerd. Do I ever need to use my nice new melee weapon I grabbed? Because, like, if I just back up a bit, I'm fairly certain I can. Oh, hello, okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. The Rouge. Have you ever considered that your limbs are fucking forfeit? Die. Right now. Okay, 3-shotting a man-at-arms is nice and all, but it swings so slowly it may as well be useless. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Hammond! Hammond, you fucking moron, this thing is terrible. Let me get a better weapon. Why does this floor sound like metal? Like, it sounded like cordwood a second ago. Maybe it's my feet. My little metal booties that these night suits have. Hammond, get your ass the fuck over here. The wave won't start while I'm in here, by the way, we're chill. What's this? Okay. I've already used a broadsword for a Danax. This gun's pretty good, but I just don't fuck with it. Can I just have like a one-handed blunt weapon? We'll try out this thing. Oh, there I go, I've got my shield now. Okay, the blunt weapon's probably swing, so I'll do 2 aerodynamics, haven't I? The noble mace. Ah yes, the noble goal of, helmet? I think you mean fancy soup tin. Boop boop. No, anyway, not getting stuff on this. Let's, do I still have my bullets? I do still have my bullets. And I have a shield and a gun. Give me a second pistol and I'm practically a retard. Let's do this. Okay, let's see if YouTube subtitles know how to pronounce that word correctly. Or spell it rather, because it should be R-E-I-T-E-R. Okay, I've missed. In my defense, I'm very confidently one-handed firing a gun that does not have iron sights. Anyway, let me... Come here, bitch. I can't really move as well with this. Hey, dude, can I turn your hat into a soup can already? Come on. Someday I forgot how much health you nuts have. Prevails? I think you mean survives there, mate. That was awfully close. Yes, you can and will be struck by lightning. That just happens. Okay, so maybe blunt weapons aren't really my thing. Can I get like a one-handed sword or something? That could be neat. Need to play half sword at some point. That looks fun. It costs money though. Money that I don't have. Not especially not in the Christmas season, dear God. Subscribe to my channel so I could afford to buy my girlfriend nice things for Christmas. Like, I have a real job, but it'd be nice if this gave me money too. So my real job didn't have to pay for fucking everything. No, I think you mean wave not starting returned to menu, dipshit. I have 2 grand worth of gallants, it doesn't matter because I can't buy shit with them. Longbow, longsword, mace, the maul, a pike. No, pitchfork. Pole hammer, that could be fun. A pole axe. Actually, the pole attached to the works. A rapier, aka the thin useless swords. A saber, aka the sword that does not exist. A spear, which is a spear. A short spear, which is a spear but shorter. A troglodyte club, which I'm facing is just a large bit of wood. Yes, it's a baseball bat. A war axe, which looks sick as fuck, but is probably impractical. A war hammer, which I really should be using, given my... Actually, hold on. That looks like it's got some bonk potential. And the sword I was previously using. You know, we're going to stay with this, but we're going to change our helmet. No, I don't want one of those. They look too fucking weird. No. No. Nah. Too expensive. That's pretty chill. Already own that. No, I don't own that. Could buy this. Let me turn my ping off now that I'm in a one-player server. Go with this. Maybe a hound skull. Royal hound skull, which is just have a fancy. This helmet I like a lot. This one not so much. This one a little less. Useless, useless. That's pretty chill. You look nice. Just a regular bar boot. I thought I'd step up for this. Actually, I'm bored of recording, so